Hello YouTube, we are back playing Blueprints. I think this is our 4th time playing, question mark, maybe? I'm not sure. We have just finished watching MCC. It is currently May 3rd for me right now. W event, MCC is back, but that is not why you're here. You are here to watch me play this puzzle game, Blueprints. We are on day 11, I think that just said. So let's clock in. A friend of mine started playing this game recently, and they are already on day 26. So I have a feeling that I've been playing this game unbelievably slow. But day 11 begins. I'm trying to remember where my brain was at when we stopped playing. I believe the loop we were doing was spawning in, immediately going out to the outdoor shed. I think there's only a couple rooms we haven't got out here. One being the shelter, one being the hovel. We just recently did Schoolhouse, but we didn't get very far with it. We did also find this kind of... We found a gas switch on the back of this kind of furnace or generator or whatever this is. Boiler. That lit a lamp outside. So I'm looking for 3 more of those because there's 4 lamps. But 2 special items, especially early game, could be very beneficial to me. So I'm torn because the classrooms would be new. Well, are they 8 identical classrooms or are they 8 different classrooms? Because I've already unlocked 1 classroom. And if they're all identical, then they're not going to be new rooms. But there's also a puzzle in one of the classrooms I found, which I didn't know how to solve. Like, I had the answer, but I didn't know how to input the answer. So I'm torn. I feel like tool shed is the smarter move. Start of the day with, if I can get like a shovel, that's just pog. You know what I mean? Sets me up nicely. I'm gonna go Schoolhouse. I wanna see more about these classrooms. I don't think we need to go in because it would just waste a step. I'm kind of tempted to see if I can flick the switch on the back and see if it changes anything. I'm gonna do it. I don't think it will. Okay, yeah, turned it off. There was a part of my brain that I was like, what if it turns a second one on? I just have to do this 4 times, but worth checking. Herbie. Also realized that I never looked up in this room, so I just wanted to check. But we're good to go, I believe. I think, wasn't there also like a letter in there or something that I didn't quite understand yet? I don't remember. There's definitely some like newspaper clippings that we don't have all the answers for yet as well. Want any reminders when you're in rooms of things you do know already? Yeah, sure, just to remind me of where I was at. On the desk was Herbie carved into it. Storeroom is just one of each thing, which is kind of nice. But it is a dead end, so I'm kind of down to actually just go for the 3 gems. There's also a chance of getting a magnifying glass here as well, which I guess is valuable. I'll take some extra steps. So, the gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. That would mean that both of these things are true. The statement on the white box is true. We can't have 3 trues, so that means that this has to be, if this was to be true, if this is true, this has to be true. Which means that this is false. But that doesn't really tell us what box to open. So I don't think I like that narrative. But what if this is true? But if this was false, does it mean they're always true? Does that mean that if this is false, then that means that they're always wrong? You know what I mean? If this was false... But this is linked to this one, and this is linked to this one. You see my predicament? So... Always is the operative word. That's what I mean, like, it could be true. Oh, but wait, this also has the word white on it. Statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. That would mean that this has to be true. That would mean that this has to be true. Sorry, I'm understanding now. And if this is true and this is true, this can't be true as well. So this by nature has to be false because we can't have 3 true clues. Right? So this has to be false. Which means this is also false, which means this is true. Okay, we got there. I feel like I always overthink these puzzles, but it is what it is. Oh, we're still looking for pairs of paintings, aren't we? I feel like the way that this is illustrated feels like it should be a pair, but I just don't know what that one is. Oh, my allowance. True. Good comms. Always pretty good to me. It gives me access to the foundation. Gives me a locked trunk to come back to later if I get a sledgehammer or if I have a spare key at the end of the run. Library is nice for reading, but I like the early hallway. Pin and Pine, we've already done that one. So, we could get our first classroom with a gem, one of our 3 gems. We could get a key, a gem, and a coin, which is good for late game. We could get a bedroom. Like, this can be a dead end. It's completely fine being a dead end this way. So do we... I think we go storeroom, low key. I don't have any keys right now. I think we just play the long game. I believe this is Tag and Stag. Already done that one. Hi, River. How are you? I think I want to go forward from here next. I wanted to go left, but I can't. We already have access to the foundation. So lower key, I think I just go straight forward. I'm not gonna go through there right now. I'll go to the parlor and hopefully go left here. Another key would be nice, but I really want to go left, so I think I'm gonna take chapel. Take the L on the gold. I think it's just more space efficient. I don't double back that often. There's always the chance that you get money back from opening up the chapel as well, so... Okay, left would be nice. Okay. Den is just another gem, which is nice, and lets me go left. Closet would block off that bottom left corner. Library would give me a book. It would give me access to the bottom left corner, but it would block off any forward progress, which we only have 1 of right now. I think we just go den. I really would like a shovel, but I think you just gotta plane and plan. We've already done that one. This is a dead end, so I'm down. Okay, nursery early is good, and we've got lots of gems. A second key would be nice and all, but I think the early investment into your nursery is kind of worth it, especially when you've got 5 gems. Okay, we got a banana. I feel like that's the only variable you can get in this room. You just get food here sometimes. It's the only thing I've noticed. We have dessert and desert. We've already done that one. And I don't think there's anything else going on in the nursery. Okay, I could run all the way across to the foundation and clear out that space over there, but it means losing a gold and quite a few steps to do it, so I'm just gonna go to the next rank. I'll double back later if I'm desperate. So West Wing Hall is nice because of the options, right? But an extra 4 gold is nice. It also gives me a little bit of protection if I ever want to go back through the chapel. More money is nice. Library is a right turn as well. But I get a book instead of money. I think I care more about the money than the book right now. I think. Maybe. And like, I'm not in a rush to go forward right now. So I think I'm just taking the money. We also get a couple steps. So I'm kind of down to just go in a straight line here. I'm not trying to go forward. Spare green room's fine. Classroom would give me a dead end. I'm fine with the green room. Now, if this goes right and left, that's actually kind of beast mode because it loops me back around to the start without having to go through the chapel. Security is great here. Like, secret passage is the same as a straight line, but security lets me loop back around to workshop without going through chapel and lets me go forward. It is a little bit more of a loop round to get to the foundation. I can't just go directly here, but like it's better than coming all the way back this way. And a security is always nice to have. I think while we're here, we also change the keycard system so that we have low locked doors and offline mode is unlocked. And then if we get access to a utility closet, we can fuck around with locked doors. Rod and Road we've already done. I think I want to go back to workshop here and like flush out that corner. I don't want to go ahead to the 4th rank just yet. Magnifying glass? Guer? Oh, yeah, I was going to ask this actually. Were we meant to brute force this? But you're saying magnifying glass would have told us the answer here. Okay. We haven't had a workshop. Oh, wait, sledgehammer. Oh, also. Okay, so this is the second time we've ever had a workshop, and I was curious if this letter changed. We had a K last time. This time we have a G. So that is worth writing down. Also, this, I believe, is the same. It was page 8. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets covered from thought. A message read is of 10. Lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Wait, maybe this is a little bit different. The note is read, the letter is not. Was it not off 10? Not often, sorry. Not often lost. A message read is often lost. Okay, my brain read of 10 because I was thinking, wait, maybe this is 1 of 10. This is 1 of 10 pages and also 1 of 10 letters chiseled. But it's not often, is often lost. Among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. The note is read. Like, why does that feel like these notes spell something? But if this was a K before, that's not going to be a note. Like, G could be a note, right? K is not going to be a note. But would I be expected, or maybe there's a clue somewhere that helps me decode this. Like, could these notes, the notes, you know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, spell something? But you guys took a screenshot. Thank you. I have a channel in my Discord for note collecting if you guys do want to help out. The true box doesn't always contain a prize. True. I don't have many items on me today, but this is where we bring them and we craft some things up. But we were passing through and we were going... Oh, okay, Bryden Bridge we've already done. We were passing through and we were going to the foundation. It's a little bit of a loop around, but I want to be thorough. Okay. Bedroom is nice, especially because we've got the nursery already. It lets us go onwards. Or we spend one of our 3 gems on a classroom. Which I do want to look inside again, I'm not gonna lie. But I think that the better play here is like, this is just a perfect spot for a bedroom. And we set up for one. 3 gems is okay, but I kind of want to hold on to them if I can. Car and cart, we've already done that one. No other goodies, just kidding, there's a dice there. Okay. Moving on. Okay, it's gonna be a... Like, I think I go drawing room here, like... I don't... Again, the items would be nice. Also, I just realized I should have cracked open the trunk at the hallway. I can still go do it now. The items would be nice for a shovel, but it then means I have to go all the way back to security, which isn't the end of the world. But I think just keeping things connected, I think a drawing room makes sense. Greenhouse is new to us, but I don't want to go dead end and have to go back. We have not got greenhouse before, but I'm banking on getting one later. I'm greeding for it. I'm gonna go drawing room because just the connection is the network is good. I'm gonna quickly go and bash open the trunk in here though. Couple keys. That is actually what we were running low on, so that is nice. Some more gems would be nice. Give me a gem on like a side here somewhere. P and peak, we've already done that. Do you think that I have to trigger this puzzle to allow a safe code note to spawn? Or do you think that the safe note code would spawn anyway at random? Because like this takes time, so I don't always do it. But maybe this now allows for a code to spawn. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. Okay. This can go anywhere, just preferably right. Not great. It's a dead end regardless. So, I think I save my gems and I take a library and we do a bit of reading. I don't remember if I ordered a book or if I need to order one now. We've got a coupon book. Sure. Okay, we need to order a new book. So we've read the Sightseer's Guide. We read Swimbird. I'm pretty sure The Fixed Stars by Richard Witt is the exact same book that's in the observatory. We've read Drafting Strategy. So we're just between these two, and we're just kind of going top to bottom. The pump system user manual. Like, I feel like we kind of figured out the pump system. If it is the same pump system in the... What was the name of that room? It controlled the water levels. It was next to the pool. It wasn't the pool itself. Is it just called Pump Room? Yeah, I think it was called Pump Room. So, is that just going to be the same kind of thing, or is it new information? We'll order one of every single book eventually. I'm going to go with History of Arindia. And we will get that next time we get a library. What is this? I know that it points towards the foundation, but... Do you think that's the elevator? Oh my god. Wait, this whole time, if I had just looked in the room behind the foundation... Hang on, hang on, hang on. We've got to go back there. It had to be a dead-end door? Wait. You have not been lucky enough yet. Wait, that's crazy. It had to specifically have a door pointing into the back wall. That could have taken me so long. Like, so long for that to just happen. And I'm so glad I saw it instead of just walking past. Okay, let's pull this lever. Please go down. It does go down. I have to be quiet every time. Thank you for not spoiling. Where am I? Oh, I think I know where I am. Oh no. There's something to do with key cards here. No! Okay, there is an upgrade disc. Also, we have a bat and a bath. Have we had this one before? I feel like I kind of remember a bat. That might be another H. We never took note of like the exact combos we were seeing. And I know we already have at least one H. So maybe we've done that one before. Okay, here's the annoying part. I don't have access to a key card or like a utility closet yet, so I think we're gonna get stuck here. I don't think I want to press either of these just yet. I think I want to look here first if I can. I'm gonna use a key. The key does not fit. Okay, basement was in red. So we need like a special key. We have seen a special key before. Elevator call button is locked by electronic key card. Am I stuck down here by chance? I think I just go over and pull the lever and it's fine, but like elevator, what would that do? The elevator call button is locked by electronic key card. So if this was green, I'd be able to click this button. I cannot. Basement in red, which makes me think that it's like one of the red rooms. And it uses a special key. What did it say? The key does not fit. Okay. Interesting. I don't see anything else, I don't think. Okay, well I don't know if this is permanent access or not. Hopefully it is. It feels like it should be. Because this elevator should just stay here. I don't see a reason why it would go up. Okay. Let's progress on from the drawing room. Why not? Wanna know? I'll find out. We'll find out next time. So good. Okay, we do get a free reroll if we don't like any of these. Okay. So we do have one more option to go forward, which is security. So we could do greenhouse and loop all the way back around. We could do guest bedroom, which gives us quite a few steps actually. 15 steps. And then loop back around. Or we redraw for free. And we've got a dice. Low key, I'm gonna use my free redraw. I want to be able to go left here. I like getting an extra key, and I like being able to go left. But I kind of want a classroom. Shovel would be nice, but it's just not worth giving a dead end for right now. I think the smart player is going key. 2 gems is not a lot. I don't want to go down to 1. Sometimes you get a gem in here. Not today. Sand and we've already done that one. Okay. Straight line is fine with me. Corridor. I'll take it. Fire and fair we've already done. We cannot dead end this because our only other option to go forward was from security. So all of these options are dead ends right now. I have to use dice and pray we can go either forward or right. Okay, I thought this was the one where I lose half my steps. I'm fine with losing 2 steps in here. It's not great because it's a very connected hub and I'm going to be passing through multiple times probably. But I don't want to spend the gem. I want to go forward and I can't dead end it. So we're just going to have to do this. I have to take the... Oh! That's upsetting. Unless there's a key card in this room. Like it's Jova. Oh, no. Is there nothing else? No! Half steps is weight room. You're correct. Yes. Hi, Holly, by the way. Oh, we do have an upgrade disc. I actually completely forgot about the upgrade disc. We're just going to have to upgrade and go next, I think. This is how you get to day... This is how you get to day 46 quick. Yeah. Just getting unlucky. But that's okay. Oh, we had options of new rooms just to fall short. We already opened up the locked trunk. No dig spots for us that we can access. No freezer, nothing. I think we just go through here. Stage and Sage, already done that one. Let me in, please. Okay, let's upgrade a room. And go next. Closet, okay. What are we saying? Plus 1 extra item if drafted adjoined to a hallway. That sounds quite specific. Plus 2 extra items if drafted adjoined to a bedroom. That's also quite specific. Plus 4 extra items if drafted adjoined to a red room. I want to lean bedroom. Oh, I see what you're saying. 0 items here is what you mean. 4 extra items if drafted adjoined to... Oh, but like I still get 2 by default. It's just at least 2 with the chance of more. This is 0. Like every single time. But for... Like, why would I ever do that? I'm confused. To be fair, how many bedrooms actually have a door shooting off of it? Like, isn't it just the nook? Oh no, there's also just the standard bedroom has a door to the side. Yeah, red rooms do have more doors, it's true. I mean, I'll go bedroom because I'm still gonna get 2 anyway. I'm down for that. Let's have a look. How many bedrooms have we unlocked? How do we look at it? Ah, bedrooms. Yeah, standard bedroom has 1 to the side. And oh, I forgot boudoir is also a bedroom. I forgot about that one. Oh wait, nook doesn't count as a bedroom. I guess that makes sense. There was no bed in it. Also, my question. When it says if drafted next to a hallway, do they mean specifically this one T-junction? Or does West Wing Hall also count as a hallway? All the hallways. Okay, yeah, because they're marked as hallways. Okay, that makes sense. Also, when I press this, can you see my currency? Yes, just about. Just all the orange rooms. Okay, cool. One other thing, how am I doing on my registry? Still missing 5 rooms here, 5 rooms here, 3 rooms here, only 1 room here. And then we're missing 3 bedrooms, 1 hallway, 2 green rooms. One of these is the greenhouse. We've seen it in the pool, but not bought it before. And we're missing 4 shops still. We've got all the red rooms. And we're missing 3 outdoor rooms. I know that one of them is the hovel. One of them is the bunker. Unless bunker... No, bunker doesn't count as this. Hovel, bunker... Sorry, hovel, shelter... And I don't know what the third one is. Okay, not bad. I think we can just go then. I think we can just end day, right? No other trunks. And a dead end. I know it looks like there's a way to go there, but... You cannot turn off the power. We cannot have access with a key card. All at a day. Okay. Maybe our fastest day yet. Architect's cottage. I don't think I recognize this. Oh, because we had 4 drafting rooms. We had the drawing room. Maybe is that it? 4 drafting rooms. Is it because I used dice? What other drafting room did we have? Not sure. Move. Day 12. Okay, do you think it's worth putting the day we're on in the title? I don't know if that would bring in more game spoilers or not. Because I think people want to see more of the early game because people will like want to know more than the streamer. But I'm also worried that they then spoil in chat. Oh, that is new. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb. I'm kind of down for that. Scared of spoilers? Yeah, it's fair. We can leave it. No chaos. This is the first time I've seen tomb on the options. So is it because it's rare, or is it now going to start showing up as we reach a certain point to unlock it? We see shelter as an option sometimes, so I'm going to go with tomb. I'm going to go have a looky down here. Oh, didn't like how my camera changed there, but... Mommy! This looks like a secret door. Red ruby things. I'm curious if there's a way to light candles at some point. Oh. What is the puzzle here? Wait, I've seen statues similar to this before. Could I always move them, or is it just moving the ones in the tomb? There's a few. Quite a few, actually. Oh. This looks like a secret switch of some kind. Like a button. Open only in the event of my death. Oh, wow. Simon, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary dark dungeon, or dank dungeon? Dark dungeon, to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition, thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break, and I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family. Font? I'm comparing it to these letters, and it's got to be an N. Where was the other one that looked like an R or an N? Which word was it? Yeah, that's an R. What was the word I read before? It was dark, dank. It is dank. Okay, yeah, we got there, sorry. Family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate, I don't know why that was so hard for me to read, tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak, and sycamore and spruce. More than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains, this cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all of our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this, I don't know how to say this word. It says spelt sepulture. I've never seen this word before. As hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. And to, in turn, as recompense, I don't know these words, for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps, as is tradition. A lot of this went over my head, I'm going to be real. He's basically saying it's tradition to be buried here. I didn't want to be buried here, but I hope that this place inspires you to break the tradition. And if this is what it takes for the tradition to be broken, maybe you're stronger than me and can break the tradition, then I'm happy to be buried here. If it meant breaking the tradition, I'm happy. But then it says, commit yourself to be buried here. Compensation or reward given for loss or harm suffered and effort made. As recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams. And when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. I'm just confused. Does he want me to be buried here or not? Does he want me to break the tradition or not? Either way, I don't know what it helps me unlock right now. Mentions a shrine. We do know of a shrine as one of the outer rooms. I was also kind of hoping that I would get some kind of puzzle answer or clue as to what position these need to be in. Oh, you know what I'm thinking now? In the chapel, with the stained glass, there are 7, you know, images of these people, and maybe some of them are up, some of them are down. And I think that's my answer. And I just don't remember which ones are up and which ones are down. So we could try and go get a chapel today and come back out here. So many of these little inlets look like there's more going on, but... I don't know why this feels like some kind of clue to something as well. Like in a 4x4 grid, this one and this one, like number 4 and number 15, you know what I mean? Like there's something going on there, but probably not. Okay, okay. Hang on. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? There feels like there's some secret passages, I'll say that much. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? Okay, see, there's another set of candles here, and it's like... some of them are lit, some of them aren't. It seems quite random, like there's quite a lot to remember. Obviously, you could take a screenshot of this. But if this is a 4x4 grid, it's like one is like, there's a candle but not lit. And it's like empty, empty, candle not lit, empty, lit candle, empty, empty. You know what I mean? Like reading this. But I don't know what 4x4 grid this would refer to. The shape of this tomb itself is not a 4x4 grid. It is much bigger than that, so it's not going to relate to anything like that. Throw back to earlier when I asked him if he wanted me to write the number listed of the portraits in the chapel, but he don't me. I did not see that. Was that today, or do you mean like just in previous streams? Because we have unlocked the chapel today and we ran through it, but we were talking about what each number was like a couple streams ago. If I had to guess, and we may as well, right? If I had to guess, I would say that this is down. I would say... I don't know if there's an order I need to be pulling these in. I would say... Pitchfork... Oh, I was going to say up, but now I'm actually low-key. No, I'm leaving it up. Pitchfork up. Oh, this is the chimney sweep, not a magician. This is chimney sweep. Chimney sweep up. I'm pretty confident about chimney sweep. I actually don't know. This one, what? I think you could maybe go down. It is vibe checking, and honestly, like, for some reason, I have like a level of confidence. I think you're down. You can stay up. I actually just don't remember. Like, the other ones I had a vibe for. You I actually don't. Oh, but they could... They're probably in order, aren't they? Jockey down. Maid was down. Okay, off of vibes, they're all in the right position, but I might have had to have done them in a certain order. If no order is needed, it's just a simple case of I have something wrong. Ho, down. The ones I'm not sure of, the royal, I don't remember you. So truly you could be either of those two. Yeah, there's only two positions, so let's check. I have no idea about you either, to be honest. I feel like you're down. I feel like you're up. I feel like you're up, but could be down. we will figure it out properly. I was going off vibes. We'll try to get a chapel. Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and do every combination. It would have been cool if I banked it, but... Allowance. Okay, we started with storeroom last time, didn't we? What was the ability of the tomb again? Dead end rooms equal money. True, it was. That is true. With that being said, 3 gems is hard to say no to. No magnifying glass. A box next to this box contains gems. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. That's false. A box next to this box is true. False, false, true. So this has to contain the gems. We won't go this way just yet. Pray and pry, we've already done that one. Dude, this one is set up for a clue. And it, like the way it's framed, the art style, everything looks like it's one of those clues. But it has been consistent every single time we've been in this entrance room, whereas the other ones have been changing, I'm pretty sure. So, is there anything here that it could be? I'm noticing one's a left hand, one's a right hand. But like, ace, queen, card, ace, face. Oh, is it face and ace? Because the left one is a face card. The right one is an ace. It could be F. I'm looking at the way they're pinching the card. I'm looking how one's kind of like the front of the hand, one's kind of the back of the hand, but like, going to answer. If it's F for face, you can say yes. I'll allow you to say that much. It is? Okay, cool. We've got to be close to seeing every single pairing at this point, surely. Ooh, I do want access to the foundation. We have other chances. I don't really want to spend a gem, though. I mean, I have 3. It's just not great. Corridor's better, I think. You just don't have to do with it yet. That is true. Pin and pine. Okay, preferably left. Pantry's fine with me. Observatory does get our number up, but I want a key. I don't have any keys yet. It's more important to me. Tag and stag. Okay, let me go forward and left, please. Den is perfect. Oh, chapel is perfect. We're doing chapel. We're doing chapel. We're doing it. 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 Okay. Hi, chill. No money for us. But what we are here for is... I want to start one... Because they're not in order. So I'm going to go in order. Okay, Ho is up. I thought Ho was going to be down, but I think we left it in the up position. Ho up. Chef up. Pitchfork up was correct. This one up. I think we left in the wrong position. Sweep was up, we got that right. Oh, maid I think we put down. Okay, so they're all up. All of them are up. That can't be right. Now I'm starting to think maybe we have to do them in order. Because all of the tools are up. Unless we have to pull them... Maybe we put them all down and then flick them up in their order. Because the only thing I could change about them was up or down, right? And it's like... none of them are down. So... why... it has to be order. It's not going to be a combination of the correct combination of up and down. It has to be the order. Okay. So... farm chef. Trying to remember. I'm trying to think of a story. Farm, chef, stable hand, chimney sweep, maid, horse rider, queen. No, I've got this on lock. You can write it in the Discord, but I'm not going to look until I get it wrong. So the story goes: crops. It starts with a plant, okay, and the crops are grown. The chef cooks up dinner, right? After the chef cooks up the dinner, the horses eat the leftovers. And then the stable hand has to clean up the mess. The mess was cleaned up on Christmas Eve. After the mess was cleaned up, to prepare for Santa Claus coming tonight, the chimney sweep has to clean out the chimney. The chimney sweep, while cleaning the chimney, made such a mess that the maid had to clean up the mess that the chimney sweep made. Okay? And then, after that, on Christmas Day, she got a horse and got to live out her dream of becoming a princess. Got it, chat? Have we got it? Understand? It's perfect. Now, while I'm near the front door, I'm going to go and complete that. Queen, listen, it's close enough. It's royalty. The girl's dream was to be a princess, not a queen. She'll grow up to be a queen, if you want to complete the story that way. Now, I'm going to put all of them down and then flick them up in that order. Says the man. Listen, I think that was a beautiful story, and you guys are being haters right now. That's what I think. Okay, down, down. 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 Okay. I think that's all of them down. Are we ready? So, it starts with planting a seed. Then, the chef cooks up a delicious dinner. Where the hell is the chef? Over here. Chef cooks up a delicious dinner. They feed the leftovers to the horses, who then make a mess. And the stable hand has to clear it up. They cleared it up on Christmas Eve, so the chimney sweep has to prepare the chimney for Santa. In doing so, it makes a massive mess, which the maid has to clean up. On Christmas Day, the girlie gets a horse, and she grows up to become a princess slash queen. Okay. Maybe we put them down in that order. So, it starts with planting a seed. Then the chef cooks up some dinner. Then they feed it to the horses, make a mess. This is on Christmas Eve. They prep the chimney. The chimney makes a mess. She wakes up on Christmas, gets a horse, and then is a queen. Oh! We did it, 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 we did it. Like the game took like control of my camera and I was like, hold. We're in the catacombs. The catacombs. The Mommy. Okay, I'm still kind of like in my head, Monka. I'm still kind of trying to. I'm waiting for like a 4x4 floor plan to show up and these candles to mean something. Because I'd have to run back upstairs to see it. The cats are what? Oh, an underground map, you say? Am I here? Train tracks. Wait, we saw a minecart tunnel. We did see that. BA, maybe some kind of underground bank or basement would make more sense. Underground bank. Basement. 2. There's a reservoir with a little boat. Dock, perhaps. This, is that a number 7? It looks like a number 7 to me. Excavation tunnel. I did this also backwards. Wait, really? Or am I doing things backwards? 2, 3, 7. Jack, can you get a screenshot of this? My notes. I got the whole map before the pieces. I did it backwards. Okay. What are these little pieces? No. Okay, there's an arrow pointing this way, and it's like, yeah, I was gonna go down there anyway, but now you're pointing at it. I'm a little bit hesitant, you know? That's fair to say. So many random chunks on the ground. These 2 little things are different colors. There's definitely some kind of door here, but no way to interact. This door seems to be open. Or is that just the door frame and there's no door? It looks like it kind of slid up, is what it looks like to me. But maybe it's just a door frame. There's quite clearly an arrow pointing towards this. How strange. It feels like this door can open. I can't interact with it now, obviously. So something else will open it. Do I have access to that thing right now? Or is it something in the future and I have to roll tomb again? Okay. I'm glad I checked. Where am I? I don't know which part I'm in. Because, like, I did come down a spiral staircase. I'm not entirely sure. Ooh. Can I move this? I can. Hang on. Hang on. I'm getting distracted. Oh, what the hell? Is that a bank vault over there? I've been looking for a bank vault. Oh my god. Okay. Dude, there's so much going on right now. Okay. Okay, I can drag it back. Is there room to drag it back? How would I get in once it's back here? I can't push it forward. Is that needed for later to get access into here and then go into there? I don't understand the benefit of that. But maybe it frees up something later. What's down here? Is this the room with the 7 on it? It had 12 segments. This looks like it has more than that. Another piece of the map. Ooh! Okay, so it does say basement. We had BA, so basement. We had a 7, which was the torch chamber. We had a 3 at the bottom, which was cliffside exit. And I think we had a 2 was near the basement, which was concealed entrance. We don't have a 1 yet. We do have a 5. Fountain entrance. There's a fountain in the car park, isn't there? In the what does this say? Something gel points dreams. Angel points something dreams. Angel points dreams. Okay, screenshot this one, chat. I could probably piece this together in Photoshop. But like, is that what they want me to do? I also see an upgrade disc to my left. Okay, let's read everything else though. Foundation elevator. Oh, is that's what we've got in the house, right? Foundation elevator. Which probably leads to the basement. Wait, I'm trying to remember. We went down to the foundation elevator. Yes, then there was a door to the basement that we needed a special key for. So once we get to the basement, there's going to be some pillars, and that will take you down to a rail cart path. But there's also, in the basement, I think there's going to be a concealed entrance, which is number 2. Unless concealed entrance was what I used the key on. Cliffside exit was down at the bottom at the south. 4 was minecart. I haven't seen that yet, I don't think. Fountain entrance we can see here. Tomb entrance. We've already been in the tomb. So I feel like we should know what that is. Maybe it's just the entrance to get to where I am now, where I did the puzzle with the levers. Torch chamber we saw over on this left-hand side. 8 is rotating gear, which I've just looked at with my eyes, but I don't have the map for it. And then 9 is to north lever. Take an upgrade disc. This is not interactable. Candles, more red little rubies. We've seen these in the chapel as well. This, all these are the same. The shapes are all the same as well. 2, 2, 1 in the middle. This kind of looks like the same shape as the tombs, like the sarcophagi. You know what I mean? Let's keep it this way for now. We are at the reservoir. Okay. Can I adjust the water level in the reservoir via the pumps? I feel like I can maybe take a boat over there, maybe. No, I can't. Okay, okay. But it looks like there's a staircase there. So I think Yeah, there was a reservoir thing. There was a reservoir controller, I remember. There was greenhouse, there was reservoir. Okay, so I think I need to drain the reservoir and then I'll have access to the dock. Maybe the boat will be the right height here, but part of me wants to drain it all the way and have a staircase, but I don't see a staircase. Because like part of me wants to be able to just walk along the bottom and up here, but I don't think I'd be able to move this much water. Okay. So we'll continue this way. Oh. No! We need access to the pump room, man. Okay, the door's right there. No. No, no, no. Ah, we're cooking, bro, we're cooking. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can do right now. Bro, swim. I can't get in. I can't swim. Okay, I think we have to go back. Oh my god, we're using steps by doing this, by the way. Is there anything... Bro, what is this about? I want to scoot it past so I can squeeze through. I mean, chances are I probably need it back in this position. Probably. Because why would it spawn in the correct position? One quick check at this. Oh, sorry. Concealed entrance was here. Wait, so is this the way I came in? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So we did come through the concealed entrance. Basement, we did the puzzle. This opened up. We walked through. We found the chamber in here. This was the reservoir. Then we walked into this passageway, but the water level was like here and we couldn't go any further. Once we drain the water level, we'll be able to access this door that takes us to a spiral staircase, which I think takes us up, I think. There was also a fountain entrance over here. Okay. I came from the cough piece in the top left. Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. We haven't been in the basement. You're right. I came from up here. No, I came from here. Because this little pathway is where I just pulled the minecart back. I came down here. That's right. Okay. I've already used up so many of my steps today, good lord. Yeah, I was still looking for some kind of puzzle with this. Chat, in case you do want to, you can take a screenshot of this maybe. It just feels like it could be useful, but I'm probably overcooking. Screen it, thank you. Because there was another one tipped over, and I'll quickly show that one just in case we have to, for whatever reason, match them. But if you want to take a screenshot of that as well, I believe that that is facing the correct way. Yeah, that's facing forward. Okay. Back to the surface. We have 25 steps left. We've used half of our steps already, but I would say that was some pretty good progress today. I do also quickly want to have a look at this fountain. Make a wish. How many wishes do you want me to make? Oh, what if I can control the water level of the fountain? What if I can drain this? I don't know. I make a wish every time. I don't know what it does. I'm assuming once you make enough, maybe we'll do something with it. Okay, let's go to the... I know, let's just go forward from here. Fuck it. Lock trunk makes sense. Good for connecting up. Okay, we do have an upgrade disc, by the way, so we do want to find like a security room or something. Ride and bridge already done. Don't have a sledgehammer today. Oh, security is perfect because I wanted to go left and forward, and we wanted to be able to upgrade. So I'm going to spend one of my gems. We will upgrade. Upgraded courtyard. What are you saying? +2 gems, 5 dig spots. The quarry yard is always left unlocked. It's half hallway, half green room. Interesting. The dig spots, like, I don't always have a shovel. Consistent gems would be nice. Because doesn't the courtyard cost a gem to buy anyway? Am I making that up? So it would turn a 1 gem. It would make it a +1, yeah. But you'd still need 1 in the first place. Yeah, between that one and courtyard. I'm gonna go with the gems. You never have too many gems. Dude, I still have so many questions. So many questions. Dan is perfect here. So every time we're in the den, we do have the plane and the plant. Is that coincidence? Ooh, okay, here's the thing. 4 items is beast. But we've only got 1 key. No, you gotta go 4 items. You just have to. We get a compass, we get a key, we get a coin purse, we get a gem. Not bad. I was tempted by... I still want a magnifying glass for this. It's the second time I've seen that. Sand. Nope, desert and dessert. Already done that. Yeah, I was tempted by the storeroom, which would have been 1 key, 1 gem, 1 coin, but we got 1 key, 1 gem, and then a compass and a coin purse, which I would say is definitely more worth. That was also a dead end, which means 5 gold should have been spread in the tomb. I've got 6 on me right now, and I'm not going to spend the steps to go back and get them, but we do need to get some steps in us, not gonna lie. Nasri is trying to help me, but I don't want a dead end here. I don't want to have to run across to the chapel to go forward. But it is a good long-term investment. It's just not in the right spot. We've only got 19 steps though. Pantry does have a little bit of a bite of food for us, it's true. Two whole steps. Okay. I've been punished. I'm gonna have to go around. Sounds good, chill. Here's the thing. I've got 20 steps. This is tough. I don't think I need a key, a gem, and a coin right now. What were the 2 items? What would I benefit from getting 2 items? A sledgehammer, maybe. Reroll dice, true. Observatory, that's not going to help the run go any longer, but it will give me a small benefit of getting an extra star, which I kind of sleep on. What's going to help me get steps? None of these, realistically. I don't need these. Oh. Okay, you know what? That will help me get extra steps. That will. But we need to pull a good bedroom in the chapel. Do I spend one of my keys here? I don't think I do. Give me a bedroom that goes left. Does that exist? It does. Oh my god, saved. Very slightly saved. Not really though, because it kind of just pays for itself and that's it. P and peak. Dunge. No, we got +5 on that. That was good. That was actually good. Now, what bedrooms? Yeah, none of these bedrooms work. Okay, give me something that goes forward and left. And then, when I go forward, give me like a nursery, or like a good bedroom, like a bunk bed or something. No, give me nursery here and then let me go up. That's what we need. Sorry, forward right is what I meant. Food for sale. That's good. $20 steps plus an additional 10 if you have a showroom in your house. I do not. God, I am actually starving right now. I'm realizing. +5 for every greenhouse you have in your room. Don't have any. We just got club sandwich here. And low key, 2 coins for 3 rooms. Low key down. Like, what else am I spending my gold on? Items? Not really. I need the steps, bro. I need the steps. Clock and lock. Food was nice because sleep mask will help. Let's just go left as well. I'm not in a rush to go forward. And I'm not going to do a dead end. I'll do a boudoir. That's 1 gem. Sleeping mask has saved us there. Fire and fire already done. Continue. Honestly, just forward and left I'm happy with. Well, I'm not going to dead end it. We are going to miss out on a room to our left. Watering can. That's for gems, isn't it? Yes. Forward and right. Dining room's perfect. I don't need spy keys. I don't have any money anyway. Right or dead end is fine with me. I mean, I'm taking guest bedroom, surely. Yeah. Okay, our steps economy is so back. Our coin economy in the mud. Okay, car and card, done that one. You know what I'd really like? We've got security quite a way away, but I'd really like a utility closet. Not now. Don't dead end me with a utility closet now. Because we need options here. But a util closet, because like we're gonna run into issues with keycards, aren't we? Did I change keycard settings? I don't think I did on this run. I did yesterday. Billiard room. I mean, going to the right is better. It's just more room, isn't it? Keep a gem. Yeah, I think I have to. It's time for math, chat. 18. 16 minus 10 is 6. 10? Was it times or divide? I felt like it was times. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 18 minus 12 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 divided by 6 is 2. Easy. Couple keys. We've got a ton of keys now, so if we do end up coming back, we could do the locked trunk down here. Pilot and plot we've already done. Hi, Nate. Sorry for making you do math on the weekend. I'm down with just forward. You don't have to do anything crazy here. That's actually just not great at all. I'm not gonna dead end myself. I don't want to go forward yet. Let me flush out the earlier levels. Like, damn, we don't have any money to buy anything. Let's stop burning through our keys now. I have to spend the gems. I'm not dead ending myself. Passageway is good. Don't get it twisted. Gives us options, but it also puts us down to 1 gem. Is there anything in these passageways? I've never really looked around here. I don't think there is. Okay, let's try go sideways first. Burning through our keys and our gems doing this. Utility closet is pretty good. It's pretty good. If we were to make it out to the tomb, there'd be quite a bit of money for us. 1 dead end, 2 dead ends, 3, 4. So there should be 20 gold out in the tomb for us right now. So, gym we're turning off. Dark room we'd have to come back and turn on. Keycards we're turning off. Garage we're turning on. Cabinet we do not have access to. We do have the color clue, you're right. We do. We have... Oh, it wasn't a screenshot, was it? It was written. Okay, we have off, blue, green, white, red, purple. So I think to get white, we had to make them all purple first. To get purple, we had to... Hang on, I'm trying to remember. You had to get blue first. How the fuck do I get blue? That's how you get blue. Then we needed red. Then we needed to click the blue to make it purple. Then we need to make this red click blue, 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 make this purple. Then you can make it white, which we need to be in the 4th position. Then we need off. Oh shit. Blue is fine. Then we need green. White. Then we need red. It needs to be purple though. So we need this one to be red. Make that purple. There we go. Okay, we got there. What does this give us? Oh! Wait a second. I know where that is. What is that? What is that? The Gemstone Cavern. Ooh. Perm unlock. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 gems every day. Wait, Pog. Do I have to go there and collect them, or is it just like a passive thing? Wait, that's sick. Coast and Coast, we did that one already. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. We are really gem poor right now. I won't lie. We gotta go gymnasium here. Right? I don't want to spend my final gem here. Gym's turned off. True, 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 true. Good comms. And I think I go back. Stage and stag. We go back so we can try to get some better things. Bunk room is nice for the steps, but observatory gives us more options, but it costs the final gem. Ooh. Library gets us the book that we ordered. Bunk is a dead end, but gives us all the steps. We're at 45. 45 is quite healthy. I need gems really bad. We do have a book waiting, so if it's like, if you're gonna get a dead end anyway, I don't need the steps right now, even though we get a ton from Sleeping Mask. I'm curious about this book. There might be a gem in here as well, maybe. What a coupon book. Hi Talia, how are you? Chart and cart, we've already done that one. Okay. Chat, I'm so unbelievably hungry right now. I think before I get locked in, I need to get something to snack on. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but give me just a moment because I'm genuinely so hungry. Okay, I don't normally buy snacks, but today these Doritos were on offer, and I was like, they go crazy with a bacon and egg sandwich in the mornings, so I'm gonna buy them, and I'm so happy that I did right now. Let me just tuck into some of these real quick. You just bought this game? It's very fun. I'm hooked on it right now. I hope you feel better soon, Talia. And I hope that your boyfriend gets to have his birthday off work. Okay. Now, did all these books have this stamp on it? The History of Arindia, 2nd edition by Caleb Manning. Caleb Manning was arrested, no? He was he was either the publisher or the other person that got arrested. That's why a couple, or not a couple, but the same. I'm assuming this means detective. Check this book out. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. They weren't kidding. It has been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Is that what that word says? Our mum did check it out. Mary Jones. Oh, that would be so sad. Like, imagine seeing like a ledger of like a library and seeing your missing mom or your dead mom's name in it. It's like, damn, she wrote her name right here. Sad. Okay. Good lord. There's a crown. Forward. The name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters. Blank is no longer blank. Blank, 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 blank. Known to the average citizen. Blank, 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 blank. Of the elder generation. Blank, blank. Was there something along the lines of... Earlier, weren't we told to, like, something about a hidden message? So if I don't say the words blank and I just read it as a flowing sentence, will this make sense? The name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters is no longer known to the average citizen, or... E? Why is there an E there? E. Of the elder generation. Chat, write down E. I'm overcooking. Why is there an E there? Write down E. Of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Chapter 1, Ejira. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Ejira, by the ascension of the first king, whose name Oris, probably Oris, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the first century, a new kingdom was born. Second era. It was the fourth king, Blank, who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heart spring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. To the youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed but a good deal more vast than the elder brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Araya, or Araja, a land steeped in tradition. Third era. As the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matter of trade and transportation. I was expecting this to go another way. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and by the third era was defined by blank. Commerce between the 3 realms further strengthened their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of prosperous and bright future. Some kind of mountain. We recognize these symbols. In the classroom earlier, there was like a mountain that was a certain color. There was an hourglass that was a certain color. And I don't remember what the other symbol would have been. I feel like there was a mountain, there was an hourglass, and there was like, I was gonna say like a flag, maybe? But it doesn't look like that would be that shape. But I feel like it was like a flag. Or maybe they were, no, all of them were flags, weren't they? they were all flags. One of them had a mountain on it, one of them had an hourglass on it, and then there was another one. I don't remember. We have a note here, I'll look at that in a second. Fourth era. As the kingdom entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolates III was a king who often was seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Okay, pause. Detective Bon Margle left us a note. Well, not necessarily me. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not much help as I had hoped. I'd heard that your library of rare restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Arindia could be found, it would likely be within the Baron's own collection. But perhaps I was misinformed. Okay, so who censored this? I thought it would be the detectives or something. Wait, we found out who censored it. I think it was at the start of the book. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will. For the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I'll say well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Bon Margle. Red Guard. Desolates is setting off my anagram alarm bells for some reason. I respect that. As the king of blank, no one... Okay, I actually can't read this. On to move, castle, court, overjoyed by this... Those viewed unbecoming of his common folk. These voices planted the seed which took root in grand city of Fen. Oh. Sorry. Desolates was renowned as the king of no one. When he made the decision to move something castle and court behind, the people were overjoyed by this choice and were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. These voice plans see blah 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 blah. Chapter 5, Era of Ruin. After the passing of King Desolates III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. Damn. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact that Desolates IV shared little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of innocent echoed through the city streets stained in red. Damn. Damn. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years, and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Damn. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Chapter 6, the current era. Today the realms inherited by the 3, Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Araya, once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across the realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. The end. Interesting. No snack break. Just in case there's a gem up here. I really do need gems. Okay. Gymnasium and north. Don't have 2 gems. I think you gotta go storeroom here. Having 2 gems is a game changer. IMO. Little birdie. Such a cute book. I mean, sad book. Oh, Flan and Fan. Wait, that's new. The letter L. Flan and Fan. That is definitely new. I knew this would be a flan at some point. Okay. If we do run into... You know what? How many steps? I have 40 steps. Low key, is it crazy to go all the way back to security and turn off the security doors and put it to high? I think it is, because I've only got 3 keys, which is decent, but like that can get used up so quickly. It'll be 1, 2, 3. How do I even get back? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, minus 1 gold. 9, 10, 11. We go through a spare green room, which will give us a gem actually because of watering can. I think it's worth. So it's commissary, billiard room, dining room, green room. I'm doing it. I don't care. It's like half of our steps gone. Oh, 1 more rank and we get dinner, which will be nice. We want to use watering cannon here for a gem. Bedroom, chapel. You know, at this point, I think it would be too many steps, but at this point, we're almost back to the entrance hall. Like, do we go into the tomb and pick up our 20 gold? If you're going all the way, do you grab coins? Yeah, exactly. Maybe. I think it's worth 6 steps. Can I buy more food? Did it sell out? I don't remember. I think we do it. I don't have a sledgehammer. I don't want to use my keys just in case I do come across things, because there's a lot of trunk there, but... Okay, so we are here to... We want to make sure that the security level is high. We want lots of doors. And the offline mode is unlocked because we've turned the power off. So we should get lots of security doors now that are open. Now, doesn't matter which way we go. Yeah, I don't remember how far into the tomb we need to go. Okay, so there should be 20 gold down here, supposedly. Oh. I thought it was going to be really hard to find. We have 30 gold. The floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? I mean, is this just lore about the tomb buff giving dead ends for coins? Like, is this just related to that and that's all, or is there something else going on here? But yeah, coin pass helped. We have 34 gold now. Just trying to think. Was there a security door that got us stuck earlier? Wait. Basement. Basement needed security off, didn't it? I think it did. Where's this elevator? That's in the event that I would have come through the basement and needed the elevator to come down. But to get into the basement, I need a special key. Okay. Okay. I'm really hoping I can buy more food and it didn't sell out. We're back in the entrance with 23 steps, good lord. So... good check, commissary, true. Doesn't matter which way I'll go -1 gold. Bedroom, kitchen is there. Boudoir, across the spare room, dining room, billiard room, commissary, passageway. Is that right? I think that's right. Okay, we're back in the kitchen. Club sandwich did sell out. We will get one out of that. It's like all we can buy, isn't it? Oh, we can keep buying these actually. Okay, we bought all of the bananas we could. Main course will be served to us if we go one more rank, to be fair. Dining room's here, it's not terribly far away. Yeah, coupon book made it a little bit cheaper. Still worth 25 gold. What are you saying? Honestly, for 3 gold, I'm kind of down for a gem. Sledgehammer, 8 gold. I don't think these are worth all my money. But I'm down for a salt shaker, just for extra food I get later. It's worth the 5 gold investment, IMO. And I think it's worth buying, like... up to 8 gems. I think that's plenty. I don't think... I mean, what else am I going to spend money on at this point? I can't buy any more food. So low-key, I may as well buy a sledgehammer. In case we find more trunks. Metal detector will increase the chance of us finding keys and coins, right? Keys could help us. Between the two. Yeah, it's true. If this next room is dead, like it's over. I'll take a sledgehammer. I'm taking it. Because at least on the way out, there's a lock trunk there. I don't know what it will give us, but it's whatever. Okay. Yeah, this is our only way forward, actually. Didn't really clock that. Everything else is dead end. Rage. That is so unlucky. So unlucky. Oh. Are we so for real? Lab needed a boiler room. I'm going to take a laboratory just in case something changed. Okay. Paint and pint. Hadn't seen that one before, actually. I don't think. So, letter A for paint and pint. I don't think we had, like, figured out that puzzle last time we, unlocked this room. I don't think there's anything else going on there. Well, call it a day, I think. We can go check the locked trunk, but I don't think there's anything else to do. Oh, check out the cave. Yeah, we could go check out the gemstone cavern. Where else did I want to go? Locked trunk. It was a good run. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oopsie. Okay. Let's go and check out the cavern. That's still closed. Here we are. Pretty. Here is the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use of us up here. So Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now, there is still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 ways into that site from the side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up if the man wants it done. Okay, we have done that. We did. Yes, I was thinking maybe there's like another gas pipe in here. I was thinking that as I was walking over. Okay. 2 of the 4 are on. Now, I don't know if those back 2 turn on. It looks like they should. But I have seen other things like that around. But I just don't see the pipe leading to them is the thing. I'm assuming these are all cosmetic. Yes, yes. We were told about the minecarts. We have moved it from the other side. That was valuable. That was valuable. There's probably not a third thing. Other than the daily gems being automatic. But good find. Good find. Okay, call it a day, chat. What do you think? Anything else we want to spend our last 13 steps on? Yeah, I'm assuming I was meant to find that note before. Not a bad run. The dev specified that people find things in different order than others. Yeah, it makes sense. 2 new rooms, by the way. Day 13. God, chat, it's so hard to stop playing this game. It's so good. Okay, start with 2 gems. That is nice. Struggling to not play myself right now, I'm sorry. Root cellar's fun if we do get a shovel. But I want those classrooms. I want that. I want to see that symbol again. I don't think we need to go in there. Prosaic? Is that how you say that? Prosaic Villa? It called you basic? I've never seen the word prosaic in my life. Does it mean basic? Also, yes, these little things of fire. Obviously, we can see the pipes leading into these 2. So those 2 are lit. It feels like all 4 should be lit, and then that means something. But I don't see any pipes leading to the back ones. Maybe they're just connected inside the wall. I don't know. That's not that obvious. But then, there are also all of these. Like, technically, I could imagine a world where all of these are lit up. But, again, I don't see any yellow pipes connecting to any of the other ones. So, I'm assuming it's just these 4 and nothing else. But there is a world where it's every single one. But I just don't think that. But yeah, there are a lot of them. And then they only exist there. Like, I don't see any others around. So, kind of interesting. Daily allowance. 2 gems, 3 gold to start our day. Not bad. I don't want to start with a dead end. So we'll order a new book. And it is time for the pump system user manual. I am somewhat intrigued by this, because it might be new information. Pry and pray. Bedroom links. Pantry gives us money and footsteps. I don't want to spend the gem right now. Free room, basically. I'll take the money. We'll go from entrance hall. What's that noise? We have access to the foundation. I don't have any keys, but I don't want to limit my forward progress just yet. But to be fair, this is just as limiting as this because we have access to this room already. So it doesn't really matter. I have 2 gems. 3 would be nice. Or, sorry, 5 would be nice. I'm low-key going storeroom here. Is now a bad time to meme? I think now's a fine time to meme. I don't see anything wrong with that. Bridge and Bride. Okay, this room does change paintings, so I think it is coincidence. Let's go. Let's go from library. Aquarium. Mailroom is too restricting. Both of these give a left at the end of the day. Yay, room. Yeah, to be fair, it counts as a room of every color. So, like, if there's any benefits later on for having green rooms or red rooms, this will count. Both cost a gem. I do want to see the classroom puzzle again. I do. Wait. Star and Stare. I feel like we maybe had that one before. Star and Stare. Maybe we did. We're still looking for a middle tumble dryer. The patio we haven't seen since. Big spot there. Oh, a compass. And the bottom drawer of a filing cabinet. In some kind of... It's not a library, but... Some kind of... But it's not the... I don't think it's the... I mean, that could be the archive room, but like... Red is archives? Yeah, it's giving red. It's giving archives in terms of storage. There are books, but it's obviously not the library. But like these 3 drawers, like they don't exist. They're either way taller or like they're in sets of 4. They're not single cabinets like this. I don't know, that's confusing. Parlor gives us access to another room. Nursery is the long-term play, but takes a gem. I kind of need the gems. We'll eventually figure this out. Okay. Magnifying glass again. What are you saying? Gems are in both the black box and the white box. I think that has to be false. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. That has to be false. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. That sounds true to me. Okay. This is a dead end. A key is pretty good to me. We'll get a kitchen later. Guest bedroom for 10 steps. I think we've got to go key. We've only got 1 right now. Okay. Oh, foundation is our only way forward. That ran out quickly, huh? Left and right would be great. I was going to call drawing room. Like, I was just going to call it. I was like, just give me the drawing room if you could. Car and cart. Dead end. We can redraw, or we can just take a gem. I don't mind taking a gem. We maybe could have taken a more valuable room if we redrew, but... Stack and tag, already done. This is our only way forward, no pressure. I'd like to go left. We don't need the chapel. I'm down for an observatory. We can spend a gem. Nothing wrong with that. We can do +1 star. Beacon P. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Thank you. Just triple checking. The Fixed Stars by Richard Witt. It's got to be the same book, and I don't see anything like redacted in this book that would like, you know, that we'd benefit from. Although if we get the book, maybe there is extra information. It's something to do with the globe, because like, why can we spin these globes? Why? There has to be something going on here. It will be the last book we order. And we'll get it eventually, but I have a feeling it's just gonna be the same book. Security's nice. Not gonna dead end. Let's quickly do key cards. Low, please. And in case we do get the option, make them unlocked. Okay. Keep going along. If we could get more options to go forward, that would be nice. Archives. Let's go forward, but it limits us for the rest of the run. Yeah. Archives puzzle. You can send the word chaos, as long as there's not something offensive. Fuck it, we'll do archives. It does make things more difficult, but I'm really curious about these filing cabinets, because it's like a single filing cabinet like this one with an arrow towards the bottom drawer. Maybe it's not towards the bottom drawer, maybe it's just towards the filing cabinet itself. It's gonna be Rodham Road. Yeah, Rodham Road is the clue. These filing cabinets are really tall. And then these ones... Oh, maybe this is like the 3 and it's like bottom middle. But again, I can't interact with it. So like... What do you want me to do? It was an arrow on the ground and it was pointing towards this. The bottom drawer, if we're being pedantic, was kind of submerged in the sand of the aquarium. But like, it's just because it was like a fish tank with sand. But like, I don't know, you just, wait, what is this? Nothing. You'd expect them to just be like interactable. Like a random one, because you're not going to find that by mistake. So like if there was like a little click thing, that would make sense, but there's not. Is there something to do with power that we need to do first, like boiler room things? Because there are vents above us, but you want a hint / explanation? Is it solvable right now? Like, am I just simply missing something? Or like, if it's something that I find out later, then I'll just find out later. I am missing something. Like that I'm gonna get later, or like I've already had the opportunity to and I've missed it. I'm a step ahead. Okay. Have I just been unlucky, or have I just not noticed something? Because like, if it's like, oh yeah, you actually need a UV light and you just haven't pulled the option to get a UV light yet, then that's like not much I can do about that. But if it's like something I have access to and I've missed, then that changes things. Maybe it's magnifying glass. Maybe it's a UV light that I haven't seen. Maybe it's boiler room power access or something. Green room's fine. I don't have the most steps in the world. Kinda luck based. Okay. 2 items would be nice, but 10 steps is also kinda nice. I'm doing 10 steps. Okay. Nothing going on. Billiard room. Crow and row I think we've done before. I don't want to limit my options really, but I don't want to lose half my steps. So I either random or break a box. I have security. I think you just got to go util here. I don't think I risk it on this. Gym off, dark room doesn't matter, garage on. We've done this puzzle before, we don't need to do it again. I was worried I was going to be stuck on the puzzle for a long time, but I low-key like kind of figured out the lights, huh? We can go back on the computer and set security to high now. Like the doors are already off, but we want to make it so that the security level is high and there's lots of doors. Then this is our only way forward, so Prage. Oh, I don't want to lose half my steps. Okay, well, actually, dark room is fine because we're right by the util closet. So turn the lights off, come back, go to the util. Turn the dark room on. Actually kind of a beast combo there. Now, I still don't have a magnifying glass while in the lit dark room, unfortunately, because I want to look at this for some reason. I want to look at that, which I keep actually forgetting I can just go and do IRL. Fire and fire. I feel like there was something else I wanted to look at as well. Maybe I want to look at this. This is an even closer image, isn't it? Or am I tripping? Could maybe look at that. Okay. Forward is the only way. Boiler room. We haven't had one of these in a while. What rooms benefit from the boiler room? If we get a pump room, that'd be so sick. But we are running kind of low on steps. I also like the boiler room goes left. But what rooms benefit? I'm trying to remember. All I can think of is the pump room. Oh, pump room and the lab. We can go left immediately. One of our 2 keys. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. The pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. I hate that the archived is active because it's really limiting us. Please, please, please. Banana. Give us a pump room. Please. Tier and Tiger, we've already done that one. It is a pump room. Okay, okay. We've only got 20 steps left though. And we don't but we don't have access. We don't have access to the reservoir anymore because we needed the tomb. Go to the power. Yeah, true. We'll have more room for storage, won't we? So I'm assuming I can send it straight that way. Surely that's what that means, right? Let me just go up here real quick. Because the pool doesn't have vents, are we so for real right now? I know like the archive has vents and stuff like that. Does like every single connecting room need that? That's so annoying. Because this doesn't have... No, that's so annoying. Okay, well... Well, I still should do it, right? Or no? Is there actually anything to gain from it, now that I think about it? We could get some money out of the bottom of the pool, maybe. Fountain! I forgot about the fountain. But something tells me I need more storage to drain the fountain. Because the fountain holds a lot of water. But how low do I need to drop it? Because realistically, if I had access to everything, which actually I think I do have access to all 3 of these, and they're the only ones with space right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 slots I can drain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It'd still have 2 left. Oh yeah, and I suppose the tanks would have room as well. Okay. And if I had power, this would also be able to hold a lot. So I'm just curious if I have enough room. I mean, technically, though, if that's full and everything else full, the fountain might be empty. Because that could hold the final 2, potentially. So I need to remind myself which I actually have access to. I want to drain 1. I want 1 to fill up this one. Well, actually, I want 1 to fill up the pool, the kitchen, and the aquarium. So I want 1 to connect to 3, 4, and 6. 1 can connect to 3 and 6 in that one, and then it connects to 4 in that one. That should be doable, I think. I think I understand how this works, because if I drain from the fountain, which is 1, into pump 2, and it goes left. Yeah, so that's going to fill this tank up. Then I want to drain... I want to fill aquarium and kitchen and pool, which is 3, 4, 6. So tank 1 needs to go out to 3 and 6. So if I want to fill the pool, I think I pulled down. Yeah, so that should have filled the pool, which it did. And then I want to do the same for pump for 3. That will fill the aquarium slowly. Now, to fill the aquarium even more, I'm actually going to have to pull from the pool into here and then put it into the aquarium. I want to make sure that the aquarium and the kitchen are full, basically. So if I pull from the pool... I have to click pull first. Fill this back up. And then I think it's already in the position to go to the aquarium from there. It is, nice. Okay, so aquarium is now full. I want to do the same thing with the kitchen, but the kitchen is number 4, which uses a different tank, right? Yes. So I want the kitchen to be full, which we'll take from tank 2, which should actually already have enough in it, to be honest with you. So kitchen needs to pull on pump 3 out. I don't know if that's the right way around. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. Now, I want to make sure that the pool is full as well. So the pool is going into there, it's pointing left. So let's pull from fountain still. And I think I can just click pool and it will shoot out to the pool as well, I think. Oh, maybe I have to flip it. Yes, bro, I've got these pumps on lock, bro. Okay, so now to empty the fountain any further, I have to fill these tanks. But that should be pretty doable. Because I can click to fountain now. That will fill this one. And then when it's full, I just flip this and start filling this one. And I think it should be left with 3 bars. Which it is. Then when I flip this back one, it should now fill... Dude, I'm so smart. So the fountain is now empty. And I don't know when I'm going to be in this position again. So low-key, I might spend my final 18 steps just running outside and checking the fountain. Because if it's a perm change, I don't know if it will be. I need to lock it in now. So I think I bun off any forward progress and I just book it outside now. Oh, so you're saying tomorrow the fountain level will also be 0? Oh, okay. In that case, I'll just check it tomorrow. Okay, so we will continue for now. We probably don't have much left in the day, to be fair. But we'll continue. I want to go left. Well, not ideally, but left is fine because I can loop around. I do want to see the classroom puzzle again. 2 items could be fine. Maybe give me a key or something. Maybe, but I think it's time to go to the classroom again. And this puzzle here. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. It was the mountain, it was an hourglass, and it was a little heart. Those were the 3 symbols. I don't know if that was the symbol we could see that was kind of covered up in that book, though. But also, how do I don't understand how I fill in my answer. Apples are extra tasty today. I'll take that. Okay, is this the... No, this isn't the room. Saw another filing cabinet and got confused. In that book, it was like, oh, your favorite color must be red. And it's like, everyone's favorite color is red. Every single one. What does it mean? I'm the blue prince. I think I see something, but I think I'm overcooking. Go on. Hang on, let me just look for a second. All the lights are uniform, but they're all turned on. I don't think util closet or anything had like a power to a classroom. This 8 on its side is really bugging me as well. I won't lie. Like, what is that about? Next to a different room. Okay, well you might be onto something. Because that's immediately why I started thinking of like boiler room and stuff. Like, that's why I checked for pipes. Like, would this room benefit from power or a lack of power? Maybe if like a certain backup generator kicked in or like the lights went out, maybe UV lights would turn on and there would be something on the chalkboard. Because like this is quite suspicious to me. I don't know. Come back later. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. I think that something else could be on these chalkboards pretty easily. Why does it say grade 1? Like is that something that is written in classrooms? Why is this 8 sideways? I'll never get over it. Okay, we'd like to go... Honestly, left is fine from here. Left and right is good. The terrace is tempting. Why can I redraw 5 times? Yeah, I was trying to read the classroom thing, so I just realized. While drafting in classroom, you may redraw new floor plans 1 time for each drawing room in your house. Oh, so the pool is one of them. The drawing room is one of them. The library is one of them. Oh, I see. Honestly, I was kind of fine with West Wing Hall, but maybe I could have used them. Rain and Rain we have done. Do I want to use my final key to go backwards? Yeah, fuck it. I don't think I've been in the ladyship's chamber before. The next time you enter boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter walk-in closet, gain 3 diamonds. Tub and tube. Have we done that one? Cake. 10 steps, not bad. A diary, an upgrade disc. Oh my god. We're cooking. I'll read that in a moment. I want a magnifying glass, damn it. Ooh. An hourglass. Curious. Okay, have we done tub and tube before? Like, I feel like we should maybe have been writing down the combos and the letter corresponding. Low key. Because I'm starting to think maybe that part's important. And it's not just the letters, but... Yes. Okay. Well, a magnifying glass would probably be useful here because we've got lots of things to look at. And I just don't know. They look pretty normal. You think we have? I think there's a chance. Yeah, symbol on this as well. I need a special key for this, don't I? A special key or just any key? It's not the most common room. I mean, maybe it is. If like you're on this west wing, maybe it is a common room over here. Because it does feel like the drawing room is always on the east. It feels like the garage is always on the west. So maybe it is more. Am I overcooking? I've seen quite a few different hats around. Like, maybe I'm overthinking it. I've seen a lot of different styles of hats. I've seen a lot of different chess pieces too. Like, there might be something going on there. Maybe. I don't know. We'll keep it in mind. No kind of song we can play. Is there something we can look at next to that globe? Good comms. Does it never end? Does it never end? A spiral, perhaps an eye. Maybe a constellation of stars. A rose, perhaps? Does it never end? You know, in the Book of Constellations, it's like, oh, the all green rooms have special flowers today. What's that about? And also, what happens if I just, like, you know, never pull a greenhouse during those days? You know what I mean? Am I cooked? You will see /learn. Yes. You want screeny? Yes, please. I'll move my mouse. I'm gonna go close my window because it's a little chilly now. Oh, yeah, it's gone late fast. We are just about to hit a 6-hour stream, Pork. Okay, does it never end? Perhaps I related, perhaps Rose related. Cool. Now, we have 30 steps left. We did gain a few by coming in here. We can go forward from the pool or the boiler room. We can go West Wing Hall. We have no keys, 2 gems, 8 coins. Not the best setup, but I don't think I want to go forward to 7th rank. I think we should go from the pool or the boiler room, to be honest with you. Yeah. Not going to drain the pool for money. We could have done that first, but whatever. So, yeah, what adjacent rooms would we like next to this boiler room? A lab? We can't get pump room because we've already got it now. Bastard. Was this not meant to open because of... Is it just locked because there's no key? Was this not meant to power the door itself? Can it have a normal lock as well? Or do I need to power both things? That seems more correct. I thought it could be maybe like either or powers the door. Have I gone through this door before? It's not a powered door. Okay. I'm just taking an L because I have no keys, right? The pipes are a door before the door. Oh, like you're saying there was a locked door here. It opened up. This is now just a regular locked door. Okay, I understand. Okay, so let's go forward from the pool. Den gives the gem. I'm not going to do a dead end. Oh shit, I have an upgrade disc on me. 24 steps. It's fine, security's not that far. Did I just step into this room? I think I did. We did this one, didn't we? Planet and plane. Chapel is options. Do I go back to security before it's too late? If I go into this room, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. We can save 5 steps, or 6, or 7. But if I go now and then have to come back, it is double. So I think we just save 6 steps. All right, cool. End of the run. Just like that. Hallway. You're right, I can go hallway. From hallway, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps. To get to hallway, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 12 steps. We have 10 steps spare. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I did try that. I don't think I did though. Okay. I have Pink Pony Club stuck in my head so bad right now. What are we upgrading today? The Nook. Give me like 2 keys. 2 keys. Keys and bacon and eggs, or +1 key. You will always draw a library while drafting in this room. Honestly, kind of down for the key though. Keys are what normally end my run more than anything else. We've only got a couple books left. I'll eventually get them. Okay, are we happy to call it a day, chat? We could go check out the fountain, but we'll see it tomorrow anyway. But we could have a look. I do have enough steps. Ooh, I don't really understand how that works, but there is now my money back. My 2 wishes. Okay, here is a spiral staircase. Interesting. Please let me open this. Nah! Does that mean I need 2 special keys? Maybe I should have left those coins there. Because I'm not going to use them. I feel like I remember getting a special key, and I don't remember what it was called. Okay, let's call it a day. One more day. It's 2 in the morning. I've got work to do as well. Oh my god, my life is so miserable. Silver key, that's what it was called. Architect's pillar again, yes. Silver key for room with multiple doors. This is different. Okay. Welcome back, River. This little loading icon in the bottom right, by the way, is the same logo, I think. I think it's just the Mount Holly logo. Is in the chapel opposite the Queen. Okay, day 14. Dude, how the fuck did Ollie and Al get to day 26? Like, I know I'm going through these days slowly, but god damn. They must have been flying. I ate shit with the derby, but I had a blast. Oh no. Alright. Okay, it's time for the shelter. We haven't unlocked the shelter yet. I don't care if this tool shed's got 2 special items. I'm checking out what this is. Will there be another gas pipe thing in here? Time lock safe, canned water. Time lock safe won't let me connect to it. Let's have a computer down here. The sun with a bird in front of it. And veggies, soup, bunk beds. A letter. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. What? Hang on. So the Red Guard, I read something about the Red Guard earlier. That was the detective, right? I think the detective, when she wrote the note in the book, signed off her name or their name, it then said underneath Red Guard. So I think that's just like the police force. The Red Guard is due tomorrow. We've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and sealed the network mainframe. So when I was trying to do the remote access earlier, I mean, I was able to access the lab. The lab and the security room did have connection to each other, right? But shelter was on the list and it said offline. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Who's down here? And is my mom... Did my mom come down to hide here? I'm glad there's no skeletons down here. Let's log in. Mount Holly bomb shelter. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. What date am I today? How do I know? We're day 14 today, right? But I feel like I was told a date at some point. I feel like I was like, oh, so we're... I think we're... I remember it being told a year. So it's probably just that year. 20th of November. Am I meant to know that? We came here on 7th of November. Okay. Wait, does that not mean I need to do 21st? And then what time is it? It's probably pretty early. Letter from Dad, yeah. Seventh is day 1. Okay, that makes sense. What time should I do? We came here straight away. I don't know what time the day starts. But I feel like 10 a.m. is probably safe. 11 if we want to be extra safe. How do I check? Tell me there's a clock in here. Are you really going to make me run inside and check the time? Measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's lab. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate, and all doors in the house will will automatically unlock. Did it say 0.12 or did it say 12? 12, okay. So we need to start running some experiments, get the radiation going, pop all the doors open. So, like, is this line open now? I don't know. Sorry, data transfers from Synca are not currently available. That's what they were talking about. We're still running out of one... Sorry, we're still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. Go Skylar. Okay, I would have just guessed 11 a.m. and waited, but now I don't know what time it is, so I'm gonna have to go inside and come back out, which is kind of annoying, but it's what it is. But now that I've done all that messing around, I think that we could have gone past 10 a.m. It's currently 9. It's about to be 10. If I'm really fast, we could set it to 11. Sorry, wait, sorry. It's about to be 9, isn't it? By the time I get down there, it's probably gone past 9. So I don't think I can set it to 10. Is it November 20th or 21st? 20th. I think 10 is too early. We'll go 11. Now, do I just sit and wait? Or do I run to the house, watch the clock, and then come back? It's kind of a waste of steps. But I do feel like time goes a little bit slower than I expected. I'm spending steps. I can't bother to wait. We have a 4-hour window to come back. As long as I don't get really, really invested in the run, I'll be fine. How about that airline food? Okay, so that was 10 minutes. We've got to wait not until 10, but until 11. Green room's nice. Lock the trunk is nice if we can get a sledgehammer, and it gives us options forward. It's just nice for the key, isn't it, really? We've already got a little bit of gems, a little bit of money. I want keys. Boudoir is fine. Den is great. Or the pantry. We've already got 4 gems. Can never have too many though. But then pantry, 4 gold would maybe let me buy a sledgehammer or something later. Den is a way forward though. I'm going Den. Connecting this up would be nice. Left and right. That is not great. We still have 2 ways forward for 2 keys. That connects the whole thing, but we lose a gold every time. Wow, I'm tempted to take the 2 keys, you know, because Holloway can just go left, then can go forward. 3 keys. Do I greet it? Go for the keys. I'm greeting it. I might regret this. Still got an hour and a half left. Let's check what's on offer. Sledgehammer, set of gems, running shoes, and a single gem. Keep that in mind. Left and right would be great. I mean, just right, actually. Just kidding. Security makes sense. Bedroom makes sense for steps. Security's nice to have, but... low-key... do I care about having security here? Well, is there some kind of security shelter link I want to look at? Or do I go bedroom here? I mean, security's always nice to have, isn't it? We can set the offline mode and all that shit. And do it, I guess. Low security, please. Offline doors unlocked, please. Less keycard doors is always good if you don't have the pass to the regular box. Yeah, exactly. I just want to see remote terminal access. We can tap into shelter. I don't think we need to, but I've just never done that link before. Yeah, I mean... onwards. We're kind of low on steps. Lower key, but 6 gems. Yeah, you don't even need the login, that's true. 6 gems or a couple steps. You can never have too many gems. Still no magnifying glass. The gems are in the black box. What the hell? The gems are in a box with a statement. True. True. Can this be false? This could be false, right? Could it? Otherwise, it's false, false, and this is true. Like that is actually also a combination. Like I think that both of those could be seen as a possibility, and normally there's only really one way to look at it. If this is true, the gems are in the black box. The gems are in a box with a statement. If that's true, this is also true. But it means that this has to be false. And like, how can a blank statement be false? However, what if one of these is false? If this is false, the gems are in a box with a statement. This could be true, and it means that they're in blue. So I kind of actually would prefer believing that this is true, this is false, and this is just like neither. That makes more sense to me than saying like, oh, blank is true or blank is false. If you just ignore this one. One of these has to be true, one of them has to be false. If this is true, that's false, which means the gems are in here. If this is true, this has to be false, but if this is false, then the gems wouldn't be in here. I think they're in the blue box. I think that just makes more sense to me. Okay, okay. We have not got one of those wrong yet. I think you just got to go green room to keep the run going. I mean, you could go back to the den, but... Drawing room to pay to go forward. Library to pick up a book? Yes, the pump. Like, there's a little bit of a dead space here, and we'd have to go all the way back to go forward here, which is not great, but I do want to see about the pump. I do want to see my new book. Or we lose money just for connection, but I sleep. Okay. Yeah, this book isn't as popular. Who'd have thought? Pump System User Manual, Paul Series 8. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor, in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Water level indicators, selection buttons, source labels. Water control panel. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home needs. One button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. After you have selected a source of water control using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with the source pump either in or out. Yada 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 yeah. Recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Yep. Wait, I already knew all of this. I was hoping for some like new information. Any small print, chat? You're sneaking something by me, aren't you? There's a little smiley face right there. Pumping for dummies, pause. What are you sneaking past me? New names. Gene Ribbon and Paul Withers. Who the hell are you? The Pump of 87. Well, that's good, isn't it? These are new. Chamber of Mirrors. Servants' Quarters. All of these are new. I have 6 gems, which makes me want to... 1 major, 1 minor. Wait, what does that mean? Are these normal keys? What if they're different types of keys? I mean, they just look like the blue keys. But, like, maybe. +1 for each bedroom in your house. I mean... No. Chamber of Mirrors is tempting, I won't lie. But, yeah, I'm too tempted by this. And while we've got 6 gems, like, let's just spend them, you know? What are we saying? Is that Sage and Stage? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Ooh. The Prism Key. If you unlock a door with the Prism Key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of that same color. Okay, that's not like... And that was just a normal key? Are we... I was kind of wanting something better than this. You're blind? Wait, am I really? I mean, I know these sheets, if that's what you're talking about. I was more excited about the keys. Yeah, is it just, Okay, hang on. We're gonna have to start thinking here. I'm assuming it means, like, 1 special key, 1 normal key. Yeah, I get it. And today's special key was a prism key, but another day it could have been a basement key or something, right? I get it. Denoted in verse... Can't help but notice another spiral shape going on here, but I don't think that's too much. Beautiful music. Beautiful. Denoted in verse. Okay. Let's lock in, chat. 1. The note we had earlier was 8. The page, sorry, we had earlier was 8. Find here within these first... Hang on. We need to write down the words in bold. Write down first. I remember on 8, the word in bold was message. Find here within these first words sung the key you seek in major tongue. But half the sheets are missing from the 4 you hold, the rest far flung, a half note held is quite the pun. A half note held is quite the pun. Is that just because I'm holding half the notes, the other half are missing? So we know where 8 is. We do have 2 though. And words. First, words. Okay, now it's making me think find among, you know what I mean? Like the... white, you get what I'm saying here? If it's like first words, spell out a message, and it's like, okay, the first word on each page, find among the white, you know what I mean? So, I'll keep going for now. Among the scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys. In bold words sung by you and me, a fractured note An urgent plea in bold words sung, I do repeat. Is there a jvckk emote with a cooking hat? Jvckk Chef is a tier 2, yes. The ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due and all the rage that will ensue while working on this simple clue. No, I've got it, bro. It's first words on the something something message. No, something 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 message. White pages lined with melodies do hide the words we've come to seek, and from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. Okay, you know what's a good idea? We just screenshot all 4 of these pages. If you guys could be so kind. But at the moment, I'm leaning towards the bold words spell out a message. That is something along the lines of first words on the pages tell a message. Something like that. I will go slow, don't worry. And then you have to go back through the pages again, and it's like find. So the screenshot for the first one. Among. I want screenshots just in case there's more to it, but at the moment that's what I'm reading into. Page 3. The. And page 4, white. Now what could it be? Find among the white. Page 8 is stones. Okay. That's page 8. Find among the white something 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 stones. Are there more than 8? I think they said this is half, so I think 8 is the last one, potentially. But either way, we'll screenshot all of them. We'll put them in order. We'll get there. So we're still missing 3. And then this, denoted in verse. What the fuck could this mean? I don't know, like, when it comes to actual music, I don't actually know what this symbol means. I'm going to say the word cleft, but I don't know what it means. But there's one here. There's one at the start of every bar, question mark. I don't know music terminology, if you can't tell. Treble clef, that's the one. They're at the start of each of these. But then there is also one here. Is that just normal music sheet stuff? Like, they're in the same positions, obviously, every page. Don't know if there's anything. I'm sure we'll get an answer later. It's okay. We are quite forward right now. Do I want to loop all the way around back to the den? I mean, I've only got 21 steps, and I'm in a okay-ish position. Special keys. Wait, what room am I in? I'm in a blue room. I don't think I want to use a prism key. Does the prism key... Is it one-time use? It is? Okay. I don't think I want to waste it on a blue room. I'll use a normal key. Now, a courtyard, now we're talking. It is a dead end, though. So I think low-key, we kind of have to go pantry. I don't want to be rushing down the ranks here, but, like, I can't be bothered to dead end, even if I get 2 court. Well, no, it's not actually a dead end, because I could go right. But how many green rooms go right? You know what I mean? Like, if I go green room here, courtyard, then I go green room here, what green room is going to send me right? I think I go pantry here, to be honest with you. I don't love that I'm just rushing down the ranks, but... Banana. Using a lot of my keys. Dining room's good options. I won't lie. I do want to go patio. Hang on. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Garage is 3 keys, which I'm not going to turn my nose up to. I'm not going to lie. But the patio has that little aquarium secret right in front of the cooker. However, I feel like I'm just not in a spot for those puzzles yet. Because I've stood at that cooker before. Does give us an extra room down here. We could use prism key to get another green room if we wanted to. This man's still alive. Told you, long stream today. But garage for 3 keys? That's hard to say no to. I've only got 2 right now, and we're coming across a lot of locked doors right now. We've not had to study yet. It's true. He says the last day. It should be. Oh, dude, I don't want to do the work. I don't want to get the work done. I can't be bothered, but I have to. Okay, well, I'm going to study because it's a new room. Or maybe learn something. Oh, another safe. Face nace. Yes. All of these have been crossed out as if like they just weren't good enough. And I haven't seen any of those. This one I have seen. So maybe they only liked this one. That's the only one that they did. Acre and Ace is good though. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. So a pair for every room. So you're telling me that we should have been writing down like all the combos and what room they belong to? It dawned on me like 10 combos ago, but the room, dude, I'm gonna throw up. The room's actually the most important, cause like, wants to watch the VODs, oh my god. Cause like, oh, maybe that, oh, it's not the room, it's the room position. Because, oh my god. It's not the room, it's the room position. That's why I was seeing some repeating and some not repeating. This is even worse. Because this is the front entrance. This is the grid. This is this grid. This is this. Face and Ace is in the entrance room. And I was like, dude, the amount of times that immediately to the right we get, like, if I had to remember, immediately to the right is... Wait, I'm trying to remember. You know what I mean, though? Like, we have seen pairings so many times. And, like, the drawing room, we normally always pull drawing room, like, here or here. And that one is, like, car and cart, or something like that. You know what I mean? So, the pairing doesn't belong to the storeroom. It belongs to the bottom left corner of the map. That makes so much more sense. Because sometimes it was repeats. Sometimes I would always pull hallway in the corridor spot. I did that quite a lot. And I'm like, oh, the hallway has the same pairing today. But then when the hallway's over here, it has a different pairing. That makes so much sense. Because sometimes they were the same. Sometimes they were different. And then like Nook. I remember getting Nook here. And Nook here was like, I want to say sand and or something like that. About to make a 5x9 spreadsheet to put the letters in. It's a spreadsheet. That's a river job. That's a river job right there. Okay, to be fair, I actually think, low-key, it's better this way than it being attached to the rooms. Because otherwise, I'd have to pull every single room again. But that's not the case here. I just have to pull the positions. And, like, I can fill up a map slowly over the days. I can fill in the spaces. But, like, can I reliably pull the pool again to find the pairing there? That would be annoying. But if I just have to fill the slots, that's not so bad. It might be worth checking VODs for some of the higher up ones, because I've only ever been here once before. And yeah, like Clock and Lock was so... I see Clock and Lock in the observatory quite a few times. And like the first time we ever did the commissary, it was Clock and Lock, but not every time. Okay. I can run back through these rooms and get what we've got so far as well. I've got 21 steps. But I do, low-key, maybe a spreadsheet is the best way just because it's in a grid in that way. Okay, we're not done in this room yet. 44 letters in the message. We can take a screenshot of this if we want. Unused pairings. Now, are these gonna go into rooms that just don't have any paintings? Because I don't think every room has paintings, does it? This one does. But like... it's worth keeping in mind, we haven't seen these before. Glove and Love, Sting and Sing, Crowd and Crow. Re-downloaded Google Sheets. Oh, okay. Let's keep having a little looky around. So this one, where I was saying, like, have we done Tube and Tub before? Well, it's like, yeah, if I've ever been in this room before, we have. I need a walk. It's okay. Why does this globe spin as well? The one in the observatory also has a little thing at the bottom. Okay, River, do you want to start making notes or should we start now? Should I do it? Yeah, you could do it with tildes, that's true. Setting the sheet up. It might be, if you're on your phone, it might be a pain in the ass tabbing in and out though, you know what I mean? So maybe for now we do just write a message. I can do it as well. Okay. So actually, can we use those? Because isn't it gonna do Yeah, that does something. So what else can we use? Underscores is like markup stuff. I can just do zeros maybe, or I'll do x's because x's probably won't be anything. I'll do lowercase x's. Antechamber's not going to have one. Okay, so we don't know any of the top row. I'm actually going to number these. Their ranks. Five. So this is 5th rank, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's right. So 5th rank, we do have a pairing, and that is tub tube E, right? That's what that means. Should I write tub tube down as well for the corresponding thing? I feel like that's not needed personally, but am I going to regret it later? Not sure. We'd always come back to this VOD. Maybe. Meh. Is there anything else I should look at in this study before I leave? There is a chest. Okay, first of all, there's 3 coins. There's a chessboard here with a single queen on it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hang on a second. No, because it's not, this isn't the shape of a chessboard. But you know what I mean? For a second, I was like, queen, bishop, knight, rook, queen, bishop, knight. You know what I mean? Like I was laying it out there for a second. No, surely that's overcooking. Surely that's overcooking. Something to do with what chess piece belongs in each grid too. Something like that. Maybe. Maybe. There's a queen in here. So like, you know what I mean? Are we in D8 right now? Like, am I... Is that a coincidence that there is a black queen here and a black queen here? Like, that can't be a coincidence. That has to mean something. Right now, we are on the furthest left side, rank 5. Doesn't really have room for that, you know what I mean? Same with that, doesn't really have room. No, I don't blame coincidence again. That's fair. That is fair. I figured out the letters / paintings, but I'm still confused about chess pieces. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. That feels like something going on there. I think that's just not right, you know? Okay. So, 5. I don't want to say A because it's going to get confusing. But 1, 5, the spot here is the letter E. The spot next to it, I'm just going to use my steps to retrace now, I think. I don't think I care about going forward anymore. Then we have plot and pilot, which is an I. So E, I. And already I want this to spell 8 for some reason, because what other words are EI? They might not all be 5-letter words. It could spill over and you put in the spaces yourself. We can open the next door, yeah. I don't want to dupe a blue room. Oh, wait, let's... Oh, no, study was dead end, okay. We can spend a gem to redraw. I don't really want to. We may as well do drawing room, right? This is 10 rooms, 13, 15. Can't go too much further. So Tier and Tiger is this one. So yeah, I feel like this is going to spell 8 because we've already got EIG. So my guess is that that next room would be an H. Okay, why not? I don't really care about moving onwards. Oh, we could go bedroom. Steps. Kitchen for food. I've got 11 gold. Yeah, you're right, I guess. I was kind of down to just end the run, but... Okay. So in here is cart and chart. That is an H. That's almost definitely the word 8. I don't have any keys. Keys for sale. I've only got 1 gold now. The pool. Just spend the gems, bro. Just spend them. Like, we're so near the end of the run. So above this is stage and stag, which is an E. So above the H is an E. Yeah. Hello, Chaos. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. I mean, use it or lose it, you know what I mean? Great hole, but they're all locked. Could redraw, yeah, you're right. Maybe we get lucky. No. Observatory costs a gem, so we can't do that. What would give me more steps? It's just this one, right? Also, I get a chance at a door. Okay. Plane and planet was the letter T. What the fuck are these hats about, bro? Little top hat. Plane planet is a T that is before the E of the G. I'm actually very glad the letters are by a grid, not by room. I agree. I agree. It would have been worse having to get lucky on all the rooms again. Come on, be open. I'll use a special key. Why not? Maid's chamber. We have had one of those before. Guest bedroom is plus 10 steps. Might as well take the extra steps. There's a while we go back to the den. There's a world. So, 2 below the antechamber, above the T is... Oh, paints and pints. That is new. That is a T as well. Wait. No, it's not. It's an A. Paint, pint. It's an A. I think the room opposite the pool was locked, wasn't it? Yeah. We've done kitchen. We did the drawing room. We did this, we did the study. Okay, so study was rank 5 E. This is I, isn't it? Yeah, pilot and plot. So below the I is the pantry, which is coats and cot. I'm assuming it's this one. This is below the I. Coat and cot is the letter A. I'm glad someone's paying attention. Below the G is the music room, which is sage and stage, which is a T. And we have XX. Below the T in the music room is road and rod, which is an A. The spare green room. Now, is this empty because it's the spare green room? Or is this a space? Because if this is a space, it would be something space A something something. Yeah, I think it's just because it's the spare room. Then this one is crow and row. Let us see. Security. Oh, it has a knight. Oh, should I be writing that down too? Fuck. Maybe. God damn it. Plane and plan is an E. The commissary is stare and star, which is an I. Why is it EI again? It's not going to be 8 again, is it? If this nook is a G, then I'm confused. Pray and pry. Yeah, I feel like I always found them in these, in like the sideways hallways. Okay, that makes sense. Pray and pry. It's the letter A, right? Very bottom left corner is desert and dessert, which is an S. Entrance hall we know is face and ace. Okay, that's looking like it's going to say safes or something. One above is bride and bridge. It is a G again. Bro, it's going to say 8 again. I bet you this foundation... Oh my god, wait. Are there no paintings because it's the foundation? I bet this foundation says H if there is anything in here. But like... Oh, downstairs. Oh. Wait, what was downstairs again? I'll have a look. I need to do work right now, but I want to stay. I'll end soon. Don't you worry. Don't worry. Oh, yeah. It was bat and bath. Oh, it is an H. Wait, is this going to give me a code for the safe or something? I don't know. Because it's like... I'm seeing 8 something something 8. Then is probably going to be a T. Is it car and cart? It is. Car and cart makes 8. Stag and tag makes an S in the bottom right. And I think this is going to be an E. Pin and pine, yeah. So far I have 8 safes. This is C something A. This is AT. This is EIGH, which I think is going to be 8 again. Then this is something something TE. And then this is A. But that's all I can do for this one. So I'm going to send that in the chat. Okay, cool. Well, well, well. Oh, I just realized I can go forward from the den still. Hang on. I'm kind of poor, but like... Just don't be locked, forehead. Porn. I really wonder if I should be writing these down. Okay, so above the T is P and peak, so this is a K. Is this like creek or something, or no? Sauna is new. I like how it's like blurry. But pump room gives me another room. Sauna's new though. Oh yeah, puzzle for the billiard room, you're right. I think we need the ladders. I think that's our focus right now. Yeah, let's do the puzzle real quick. 10. 4 minus, no, 4 times 2 is 8. 20 minus 10 is 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 11 minus 1 is 10. Times by 10 is 100. Divided by 20 is 5. Okay. Back from crashing out. Okay, did you see what I wrote down in the channel? We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. This is a K. Pump room unlocked. Next to the K is... Do I need a different room? Is this room clueless? Or am I blind? Different room, okay. Above that is next to the AT. I normally love one of these, but we gotta keep going. I don't have any gems though, so just kidding. Bunk room. There's a wild utility closet doesn't have any. I know I can see the paintings on it, just kidding. But just to be sure. Fire and fur E, and this is next to the AT. Yeah, I think. Oh, bananas. Yum. 8. Oh, am I gonna regret not writing down chess pieces? Hammy! He's still alive and well. Why are you looking at me? Do you do anything? Or are you just cute? You are very cute. But knowing this game, there's something going on here. Eat him, what the fuck? There's quite clearly a bunk bed here. As is there. Oh, he's already back on the wheel. Bro, this game's got me watching a hamster for clues. Full drink of his water. He knows the truth. He's hiding secrets. Hello. Hi. Back to his water, okay. Another little wave. Hi. Alright, I'll let you off this time, Hammy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, part of me feels like I should be taking note of every single chess piece. And well, there's 2 pawns in here, actually, so that's a little bit confusing. I was going to say maybe, oh, maybe this is a knight. It's a funny little play on that, but there are 2 pawns in this room, so not sure. Maybe I'm overcooking. Okay, that's all the rooms I'm going to be able to get today, though, isn't it? Everything is a dead end. Actually, no, that was a locked door. I do have keys now, though. So I could run around again. I want more ladders. More ladders! Or I open up the trunk here. I'm doing it. Hang on. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Now, is that just similar to the prism key? And like, it's not actually anything to do with the basement or anything. Guarantees is not that in room? Yeah, okay, figured. We've learned a lot today. We have learned a lot. East Wing Hall gives us more options. Courtyard would give us +1 gem for the same options. Did we ever revisit safe? That's just pissed me off seeing the security door, I won't lie. Okay. All dead ends. We're alive. We're alive. Hold, hold. Actually, we're not because the other one's a security thing. We're not alive. Okay. But we do have 10 and tent. So a T here. Oh, wait. We knew this. We knew it was going to say 8. I still think this could be something to do with a code. Oh, courtyard letter, codenames. Yeah, maybe that was actually a really bad pick from us, because... Oh, a couple gems. Forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay. Vault key. Where the fuck? It did seem like there was an underground vault. It did seem that way. Oh man, we need a basement key. Okay, whatever, next time. Bro, I can't stop playing this game. It's so difficult. Okay. I think that's all the rooms we can access today. This is a security thing, so we cannot get past it. Did we revisit the time save for... Oh, fuck! The time save! We got too locked in. When you said, did we ever revisit the safe? I thought you meant the one in the drawing room. I was like, we don't have the code for it. And then I was like, but I think that this is maybe spelling out some kind of code. Because I think that this row said, well, I know that this row says 8. And this row also says 8. And then 4, at the moment, also says 8, but ATE. Hi, Nick. Welcome back. Okay. Okay. I'm trying not to overthink the chess pieces right now. That will come later. But I think we call it a day there. I also just remembered that we had this buff, so we could have done like gymnasium or whatever. Like it didn't, you know? Whatever. If I had more steps, I could have gone and done the time vault thing, but we'll do that next time. Fuck, man. We got so locked in. But we actually learned so much today. 87 steps, 3 new rooms, and a lot of information about this hidden message. Very cool. It was also, I think today was when we went down the fountain as well. I think that was only open for 4 hours anyways. But what if I like changed the time, you know what I mean? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. Well, we will save and quit there. YouTube, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I am locking in on this game. Holy, there's going to be a few more plays of this. You know, there's plenty more to play. But if you guys want to watch it live, then come follow me on Twitch. I'd appreciate it a bunch. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next VOD. See you guys next time. Bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube.